Hello dear students, in today's lecture we will study pattern analysis task. In artificial neural network, pattern analysis is performed through classification, regression and clustering. Classification, as the name suggests, categorizes data into distinct classes, while regression predicts continuous values and clustering groups similar data points without prior labels. These are the fundamental tasks in machine learning, with classification and regression being supervised learning technique and the last one, or clustering, being a form of unsupervised learning. Now let's have some preliminary concept about these stuffs like classification, regression and clustering. What is classification? Classification is a supervised learning task that assigns data points to a predefined category or class. How artificial neural networks perform classification? ANNs learn to map input features to output classes by finding decision boundaries between them. So, artificial neural networks simply map input features to output classes by finding decision boundaries between these things. Example is using a neural network for credit card fraud detection, where the neural network classifies a transaction as either fraudulent or legitimate based on its user behavior. Now regression. Regression is another supervised learning task that predicts a continuous numerical value. So regression predicts a continuous numerical value. How artificial neural networks perform regression? Artificial neural networks are trained to find the relationship between input features and a continuous output, essentially drawing a best fitting line or a best fitting curve through the data. So while regression, artificial neural networks are trained to find a curve or a best fitting line between the input features and the output. It draws a curve. Example, predicting the price of a house based on its features like square footage, number of bedrooms, the location, etc. We all know BHK concepts, etc. Now, clustering. It is an unsupervised learning task that groups data points into clusters based on their similarity without any predefined labels. How artificial neural networks perform clustering? The network identifies and groups patterns in data that are not labeled. So here read it carefully. The network identifies and groups pattern in data that are not labeled, assigning similar data points to the same group. Example, in customer segmentation, a neural network can group customers with similar purchasing habits together without being told beforehand what the segments are. Thank you.